Yo, what's going on? What's going on, man? It has been a minute. It has been a minute since I've been live. What's going on, everybody, man? It was a big weekend of boxing. Obviously, Tyson Fury losing to Usyk in a fight that was very, very exciting. Very good fight. You know what I mean? This has been a lot going on, man. We got a lot going on our side over here. It's been a minute, man. I have not gone live in so long. I don't even know if I still remember how to do this, man. But we're going to go ahead. We're going to hang out. We're going to chop it up. This was not planned. So if you did happen to get in here, I appreciate the love and support, because it's not like I gave anybody a real heads up. I just said I'm going to go live today, go randomly, talk to you guys, see how everybody's doing. Hopefully I can answer a few questions. Hopefully I can help you guys with some of your boxing questions, you know what I mean, especially fundamentally. And we can talk about anything boxing related, man. I just definitely want to come on here and catch up with everybody, see how everybody's doing. We got my boy B-Mo. Hello, what's going on, champ? We got Carlos Augusto. Hello, Coach Anthony. How you doing? We got Two Line Fitness. Here's a question: with the price being under $300, what's your absolute favorite glove to spar with? You know, I don't like talking about brands that don't pay me, man. I don't like talking about brands that don't pay me, but I've had success with the Rival brand from my personal hands. The Rival gloves, the sparring gloves, I like those. Not crazy about their design, but they definitely felt good when I sparred with them. And I've had some Reyes gloves where I've had some success with. So those are the two gloves that I personally liked. We had, but I don't know what the price is on those, being the $300 budget. So I can't even really answer that. I'm not sure. You know what I mean? We got Ghost Black in the building. What's going on, man? We got Tyler Brawler. Usyk is undisputed. Yes, sir. We got Miles Austin. Hit the like button. Yeah, thank you, my brother. I be forgetting to say that. I shouldn't forget that. Okay, we got Carlos saying, I'm from Brazil. Big shout out to Brazil, man. I love my Brazilian people. Coach Jogging, how do you build endurance for real fights? Coach Jogging, how do you build endurance for real fights? I guess you're saying. I mean, you know, I like to have my guys run a couple of times a week to do their miles. And then I also like to add sprints. So there's just so many different ways you can go about it, man. I mean, everybody has their own systems,
Me personally, I love to get guys in shape in the gym first. So I think that the shadow boxing needs to be intense. The heavy bag work needs to be intense. The sparring needs to be intense. Uh, I'm not sure if I said heavy bag work, but the heavy bag work needs to be intense. And then you supplement it with some conditioning stuff like running, sprints, and any other kind of form of conditioning work that you want to do. There's all types of things you can do. Battle ropes. You know what I mean? Of course, you got your shrimp stuff like push up, pull ups, dips, abs. So like everything works together in conjunction. You know what I mean? I wouldn't just look for a running program. It's a whole program. You need everything. You need everything in the gym, and then you need your supplemental work like your running, your jogging. Some guys prefer swimming. Some guys nowadays aren't even running like they used to. Some guys are doing a lot of circuits. So like as we become more smart and as we get a little bit further in technology, people are learning different ways to get the same things. So it's deeper than just running. Damian, how you doing, bro? Greetings. I don't know if I said your name right, bro, but I know you. You've been in here plenty of times. Damian. Yes, my boy, though, man. I hope everything's good with you, bro. Greetings and blessings to you. Keter Kennedy, Coach Anthony, did you see the trailer of the full release of Undisputed? No, and I have not been playing Undisputed. I'm gonna be honest. I got the I'm actually, fun fact, I'm using the computer right now that I bought strictly for gaming. So I bought this particular computer right here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's an HP. And this computer that I'm using right now was for gaming. I got Undisputed on here. I played it, wasn't feeling it that much, stopped playing it, went back to Fight Night Champions. So I'll be playing Fight Night Champion still. Haven't played it like that recently, but I'll be playing Fight Night Champion, man. I still like the old Fight Night. But I haven't played Undisputed since like April. And I heard they did a bunch of updates. I heard the game got a whole lot better. So I can't wait till it comes out for console, to be honest, because then everybody will be on there. So, Raymond Ford actually, my fighter, is actually on the game. So it's pretty cool. So I'm gonna definitely go ahead and check out the Undisputed game a little bit more. Hey, Coach, some people feel that, Jimmy, man, first of all, man, how you doing, bro? Hey, Coach, some people feel that the ref robbed Usyk of a knockout. What are your thoughts? It's very, very, very good. What's the right word? I'm not gonna say they robbed him of a knockout, but he definitely could have gotten the stoppage and nobody would have complained. I mean, Tyson Fury was out on his feet, bro. He was done. But I also seen Tyson Fury basically in a not the similar situation, but basically hit the mat, boom, when he fought Deontay Wilder. And if the referee would have waved it as soon as Tyson went like that against Deontay Wilder the first fight, nobody would have complained because he hit the ground hard. So Tyson Fury's been very lucky that he doesn't have 2 knockout losses on his record. But one thing we can't deny is that he recovered. He recovered, man. He finished the fight. So what a fight, bro. What a fight. And he arguably won the fight, but I'm not going to take anything away from Usyk. Usyk wins the fight, man. Undisputed. Fantastic box rec. Fantastic career. Hell of an amateur record. He's going to go down as one of the greatest of all time. What do you look for when looking for a new gym? I'm a bit older with a few kids looking to get back into a gym. What do you suggest? What do I look for? I mean, I haven't looked for a personal boxing gym for myself, but, I would look for a nice, clean atmosphere, you know what I'm saying, with some good trainers, with respectful people, man, you know what I'm saying? But the key thing that you're looking for when you go to a gym as a boxing guy is make sure that the coaches know what they're doing. You know what I mean? Don't just go to any gym. Make sure that these guys have some credibility, and hopefully they got a nice program. You know what I'm saying? But like for instance, when people come to my gym, that I'm gonna fun fact, I'm opening a gym this year in July in New Jersey. So for anybody out here who wants to train with me, you're gonna have that opportunity in a couple of months. But just a a place where you can come, get your workout, get in, get out, learn something every day, get a good workout every day, nice and clean, a nice clean facility. You don't want to be in a dirty, you know what I'm saying, shithole. I know some of the best boxing gyms in histories have been in those kind of environments. However, it's 2024. There's no excuse for being dirty. I don't care if you're poor. You know what I'm saying? You could be broke, but no excuse for uncleanliness, right? So just make sure you're in a clean gym with some good coaches, and you should be good. Yo, Pete, what's going on, my brother, man? My cousin, the one and only, the the legend, Peter Nieves. Make sure y'all look him up on YouTube, man. How you doing, bro? Good to see you, cuz. Nico Brown, hey coach, what's your take on Frank Martin versus Tank Davis predictions? Well, I've been telling people this for a minute. I'm cool with Frank Martin on a personal level. So I love Frank Martin. All right, big shout out to Frank. I wish him the best. I'm also friends with Tank's handlers. You know what I'm saying? People who really work behind the scenes with Tank. I don't really got a personal relationship with Tank. Like, I don't know him like that, but I definitely know his people. But aside who I know, let's go ahead and let's talk about the fight. I mean, you got a guy like Frank Martin who's up and coming, hungry, has shown to be pretty good, but he's relatively untested, right? Like his one test was against the kid who looks like Muhammad Ali. I forget his name. And he won that fight. I know he's had a couple of tough fights after that I didn't see. And now he's going against Tank. So it's kind of like one of those things where it's like, Tank is proven, you feel me? So I can't go against Tank in this fight. I just can't. Frank Martin needs to prove more. However, this is his opportunity to do so. And if he wins, I'll be very happy for him. So it's definitely a good fight. Kenyon Mans. Hey, Coach Anthony, I'm 21, just started boxing. I'm still a beginner. I'm still in the beginner stages, just working on my jab. Should I work on something else? Well, you just want to make sure when you're working your jab, you're working on your proper stance. You're making sure that your elbows are in, chin is tucked. You know, you're turning your punch over. You're stepping properly. You're not stepping too wide. You know what I'm saying? You're not keeping your feet too close. So the footwork with the jab needs to be incorporated together. Okay? Make sure you're breathing when you punch. You know what I mean? Make sure your hands are coming back to your chin. All right? Your hands aren't too high and your hands ain't down, right? They're right here. Good spot where you can block and you can block. And then, of course, I'd put a right hand behind it or a left hand. I don't know if you were southpaw, but I put a cross behind it. Work your 1-2, then work your way down the line. If you check out my beginner boxing bundle, shameless plug, I got a beginner boxing bundle. It's actually, I'm actually put the link in here somewhere, but it's actually my Build You From The Ground Up 1.0, Build You From The Ground Up 2.0, and my footwork drills course, which I've sold for $300 each in the past. I got a $47 beginner bundle. If you're interested in that, let me know. I'll put it in the link. If anybody is, just let me know. I'll put it in the chat box here, so you can grab it. It's only $47. You'll get all 3 courses, and then you'll know step by step how to progress the way I would progress you. But yeah, for the most part, I would definitely start working on something else. But you just want to make sure you do it with everything in sync, right? You don't want to just like start doing shit. You want everything to be in sync, man. And that's what those courses come into play. They'll tell you step by step how to do it. So if you're interested in that, let me know, champ, out, and I'll put the link right here for somebody in here to grab. Is O'Shaquie Foster next for Raymond Ford after Nick Ball? Do you feel Raymond will stay at 126 as offered the NU fight? It's possible, man. Everything you just said is possible. O'Shaquie Foster could be next. You know, if NU was an opportunity, I'm sure he would want that because I'm sure the money would be right. And it's a winnable fight for Raymond. However, Raymond got to fight Nick Ball, right? And that's the person who he needs to take seriously right now. Nobody's overlooking Nick Ball. So Raymond has to stay focused, okay? And he needs to win this fight. So I wouldn't even really want to even look at those other guys as of right now. The main task at hand is Nick Ball, who's a very tough and awkward and short opponent. which could present problems. So we need to stay focused. Hi, Coach. Fury versus Usyk. Tyson outboxed Usyk, crunk gym style with the jab, but I believe his conditioning wasn't on point due to his lifestyle. Like how Tony beat Usyk, same Jiro. What's your thoughts, Coach? I don't think it was his conditioning. I think he got caught with a good shot. And that was it, because if he wasn't conditioned, he wasn't going to survive that. He got up and he finished the fight. So I think he was in fantastic shape, honestly. I think he was probably in the best shape that he's been in a very long time. I think that he just got caught with a good shot. And Fury's chin is a little suspect. He has a great recovery, but we've seen Tyson get dropped quite a few. We've seen him get dropped by Ngannou. We've seen him get dropped by Deontay Wilder. We've seen him get dropped by Steve Cunningham. We've seen him get dropped by quite a few people. Maybe there's somebody else I'm forgetting. So I just think that Usyk caught him good. You know what I mean? And that's what changed the tide of the fight. If he would have never got dropped, he wins the fight 100%. Hey, do you know if the five card is pay-per-view? I'm not sure. We're on that card, but I don't know if it's pay-per-view, champ. I beat everybody up with your tips, CA. Pause. But yo, listen, I appreciate that. But man, I hope you're doing it in a boxing ring, man. Let me go ahead and like scroll down. I'm catching up to your questions, guys, a little slow because I'm like trying to read everybody. But let me just scroll down a little bit. I bought Coach's beginner boxing bundle. Was definitely worth the money, man. Yo, I appreciate that, man. Mr. Special Feature. I appreciate anybody who has invested in my courses, man. Thank you so much. Definitely appreciate that. Andre Hicks. What's good, Dre? My boy Dre Day. I'm gonna definitely get a card later. We getting some cards. You ain't gotta worry about that. I'm gonna do that today. I'm in the mood for a card. All right. Joe Lewis, damn, what kind of name is that? I've been working out super hard and been doing it with a sauna suit for a hot minute, 2 to 3 months. How long should I rest before my fight tour? I don't want to be sloppy. You know, I remember I used to do that when I was an amateur. I used to wear a sauna suit all the fucking time. And then I'll never forget. So I'm going to save you some trouble. I'll never forget. I went into a gym one day. I was wearing the sauna suit, working out, doing my thing. One of the older coaches came to me and said, "Oh, shoot, when's your fight?" I was like, "I ain't got no fight." He was like, "Why are you wearing that suit?" And I was like, "Oh, I just like sweating, man. Like when I hit the bag, you know what I'm saying? It helps me like, sweat more." He said, "Take that shit off. You look like a fucking idiot." Right? So at first, of course, I got a little bit like offended by it because it was like, this motherfucker just called me an idiot. Like, you know what I mean? Like, fuck you mean? But now that I'm older and I understand the body, I would not be wearing a sauna suit just to wear it. Like, because wearing a sauna suit all the time isn't good for you. It's like, first of all, it's going to kind of take your performance down a little bit. Secondly, when you dehydrate yourself, ligaments, joints, stuff like that, you can actually create injury easier because your ligaments are dehydrated, right? So you really want to refrain from using a sauna suit unless you're cutting weight, maybe a couple of days before the fight. Tons of fighters out there do it. I've done it for years. I've done it even when I wasn't boxing. I wear a fucking sauna suit because I like to sweat. That would be my excuse. But if you're wearing the sauna suit for performance, right? Why would we hinder our performance in training? We want to maximize, right? In boxing, right? You have something like, all right, let's think about the weight room for a second, right? If I want to be stronger in the weight room, I want to do everything that can make me stronger. So, right, you got people who take creatine. There's something called progressive overload, right? When you're lifting weights, 1 week you might lift 100 pounds, the next week 110 pounds, the next week you're doing everything to get stronger in the weight room. In boxing, we want to throw more punches, we want to do more rounds, we want to be able to do these things. So we don't want to do it when we're dehydrated. All right. So also, we want that sauna suit to work if we need to cut weight. And if we're always using the sauna suit all the time, the body adapts to that, right? So you don't lose fat when you wear a sauna suit. You only sweat, which means that as soon as I grab this water after a training session and drink it, all the water that I just lost, I just put back into my body, right? So basically, I might be 180, work out with the sauna suit all day. Now I go home, step on the scale, I'm 174. Oh shit, I lost 6 pounds. I eat dinner, I drink some drinks. Next thing you know, I'm 180 again. Right? You lose weight in a caloric deficit, which means you burn more calories than you consume. That's how you burn weight. That's how you lose weight. So if you notice, fighters will be like 100, like for instance, Raymond Ford, he might weigh 150 pounds, right? But he might be 150, it might take him 8 weeks just to get to 135. But then the week of the fight, he'll lose 10 pounds because he'll cut the weight now. It's called a weight cut. So now is where different tricks that fighters and coaches use to cut weight, whether it be a sauna suit, whether it be throwing them in the jacuzzi, whether, different things that we do. I'm not going to get into a weight cut, but you may lose 10 pounds of water in 1 week. Right? Then you step on the scale, and then what happens? You rehydrate, right? That's why there's a rehydration clause, right? So now you rehydrate. You take your Pedialyte, you drink your water, your electrolytes, you eat. Now you go from 126, boom, now you weighing 140 again, right? So I know I just went on a rant, but when it comes to wearing a sauna suit just for training, I'm against it only because I know more now. I'm more educated now. So I just hope that information hits somebody in here who's wearing sauna suits all the time, because I did it for years. It was just a mistake of mine. Now, you ask, how long should I rest before my fights or tournaments? I mean, look, I'm not sure exactly what you mean, but typically the week of the fight, if you're an amateur fighter at least, you'll probably spar your last sparring match on like that Tuesday, maybe even Thursday. Just depends on how your coach runs things. You might take that Friday off and you might fight on Saturday. What I used to do was I used to spar my guys Monday and Tuesday, take Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Wednesday the training would tone down, Thursday would tone down, Friday there's no training, and then we step on, then we go ahead and fight on Saturday. That's how I would do my amateurs. For professional boxing, obviously it's different. Fight week, you're just worried about cutting weight. So I hope that helped, man. All right, we got to go right to the super chat. Anybody who sends a super chat, no matter how big or small, pause, automatically gets a question answered. I get countered a lot as a taller fighter. Any tips? See, this is the issue when you guys ask general questions like this, and this is why I provide a service, which is mentorship online, right? Because when you ask me, I get countered a lot as a taller fighter. It's really difficult for me to answer because I'm not seeing what you're getting countered with. You feel me? And even if you did tell me, well, I'm getting countered a lot with a right hand, I still need to see what's causing it. See, in boxing, coaches train what they see. Train what they see. So example, what I mean by that is when I see you doing something wrong, then I give you advice and tips on how to correct it. But if you just go ahead and ask me a general question like, I'm getting countered a lot, I'm tall, well, what are you being countered with? Right? And then I got to see your form and technique on how you're doing things, whether it's your footwork that's lacking, your punches, the form and technique on your punches are lacking. Maybe you're throwing your punches slow. Maybe you're throwing your punches at the wrong time. You feel me? There's like too much for me to just give you an honest answer. So getting counted a lot as a taller fighter, I can't answer it unless I'm seeing what's happening. So this is where a question like this needs more detail. Okay, and truthfully, I need visuals. You feel me? I can answer general questions, but there's certain things that have to do with you specifically that I have to see. So I'm sorry if that doesn't answer your question, but we need to get a little bit more detail oriented, and I need to be able to see it. You feel me? But listen, I have videos on YouTube. How to fight a taller fighter, how to fight a shorter fighter. Like these videos exist, y'all. These videos exist. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me show you something real quick. 1 second, y'all. I'm here with y'all. I'm here with y'all. I'm here with y'all. Alright. Alright. Y'all can see my screen, right? Y'all can see my screen. This is YouTube. This is YouTube, y'all. This ain't me trying to sell y'all nothing. Right? How to beat a shorter fighter. How to fight an aggressive fighter. How to fight a fighter who moves a lot. How to fight a faster fighter. How to fight a taller fighter. How to beat the Philly shell. I mean, you know what I'm saying? The information is out there, y'all. Y'all got to take advantage of the YouTube channel as well. You feel me? Got a lot of stuff for y'all here. So, you know, a lot of the times I've already answered these questions. All you got to do is go on the channel, look through it. And if you want to get deeper into it and really, really hone in on it, the way I teach in my gyms and everything, then you get the courses. And that's as simple as going to CoachAnthonyBoxing.com. You know what I'm saying? It's real simple. And this is how you go to the next level, man. You know what I mean? So I'm doing everything I can to help y'all. Can Jake Paul deal with Tyson's peekaboo style? You know, this is going to be an interesting fight if it's real. If it's real, I can't answer if it's real. I don't know. It's one of those fights where it's like, is this set up? Because I know that deep down, Jake Paul has to respect Mike Tyson. I mean, how can you not respect Mike Tyson? He's the OG. He's like one of the GOATs. You know what I'm saying? So how can you not respect him? But, you know, like, is this something so he can help Tyson get a couple dollars? Like, he's like, all right, listen, check it out. We're going to say we're going to fight. We're going to sell the fight. We both going to make a lot of money. I mean, that's what it sounds like. That's how I personally, deep in my gut, feel is going to go down. Now, and this is a real fight. I mean, based off what I've been seeing, Mike Tyson looks like he has enough in the tank to still be able to beat a guy like Jake Paul. And I'm going to be honest. I'm going to tell you why. Jake Paul, though he's been able to beat some guys like Tyron Woodley, Anderson Silva, you know, Mike Tyson's different. Mike Tyson's different. You know, I've been telling people this for a minute. There's a fighter here. There's a father here. You guys might know him, Jaron Boots Ennis. His father, Bozy Ennis, who's about probably like close to 70 years old right now. Like he's probably in his mid 60s. I mean, you guys might have seen him in the press conference with Crowley. He's still young, strong, in shape. I mean, he's been sparring guys and whooping guys' ass well into his 60s. So, you know, Mike Tyson, I'm not saying he take care of his body as good as Bozy did, because Bozy doesn't have the wear and tear that Mike Tyson did, considering Mike Tyson has all these professional fights. Bozy, I don't believe, fought that many professional fights, if any. I'm not sure. But he definitely could box his ass off. But my whole point is Mike Tyson has enough in the tank to still be able to beat a guy like Jake Paul. I'm gonna be honest. Now, Jake Paul is strong. Jake Paul does have a puncher's chance because Jake Paul is strong and he's youthful. However, Mike Tyson is still Mike Tyson, and I think that he has enough. So I think Mike Tyson could still be able to beat a kid like Jake Paul. He should be able to. Now, Willie, you never know. Boxing's a theater of the unexpected, and I'm sure there's people who believe Tyson's too old and he's going to get hurt. If this is real, let's assume everything is real. But I've seen guys in their 50s still beat up younger guys. I've seen it in boxing gyms all the time. And Mike Tyson is as good is as good or better than the guys I've seen personally do it to guys. And Jake Paul is no world beater. He's decent amateur at best. So, yeah, I think that Mike Tyson still got what it takes. Maestro, thank you for the super chat. Yo, coach, hope all is well. Do you have any tips for boxing, for MMA and kickboxing? Could you make some bids in the future? Yeah, I could definitely make some bids. But the one thing I would take away for you guys who do MMA and kickboxing is try to learn the footwork that boxers use. Focus on the footwork because a lot of the kickboxers and the MMA fighters, the footwork lacks. And just focus on the things that boxers do well. You know what I mean? Throw the punches, similar to the boxers. Try to tighten up your stance a little bit. I understand that you guys don't want to be bladed. You don't want to get your leg kicked out. You don't want to get taken down. So I understand you might be a little bit more square. However, you can still take the sharpness that boxers have, the footwork that boxers have. You can still do those things. So if I was you guys, I would definitely focus on that. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'll definitely make some videos, and I'll even bring in some UFC fighters because I actually have good relationships with a couple of UFC fighters here in the area that can help me with some of these videos and get some of these talking points. I got a bunch of good ideas coming out, but right now my main focus is getting this gym open. Once I get that open, we're going to take off with the online content. Coach, I feel like what happened to Tyson Fury is an example of why you have to fight every round of your fight and not lose focus. No, 100%, bro. I don't know if you guys remember when Raymond Ford won the world title, you know what I'm saying? Which is my guy for anybody who doesn't know. But I told him, I said, every second, every minute of every round. Every second, every minute of every round. We need these last 3 rounds, right? I told him that. Anybody who's in here remembers that. And I told him that because it was true. We need every second. I need you to stay focused. I need you to stay in the game. And boxing is just like that, bro. It's like driving a car. You take your fucking eye off the road for a second, man, your car flipped over. You feel me? You gotta be on point. So it's just what it is, you know what I mean? And he just got caught. Do you have any ideas for future courses? Yeah, man, I do, man. I'm definitely going to come out with a lot of stuff. A lot of people have been wanting new stuff. So appreciate everybody's patience for sure. Trust me, I want to make new stuff. I've been dying to make you guys new stuff. You know what I mean? I still got the mitt work course that's just got put on the back burner. I was going to put the mitt work course out. Then I got busy and I just don't want to give you guys a half-assed product. So I didn't put it out. But there's going to be a bunch of new stuff coming out, man, real soon, man. Let me just get this gym open, and then I have some place to record and do all my stuff, and we're going to definitely put out some super fire content, probably better than anything I've ever put out in the past. H Money Mom, what's going on, my brother? Coach Anthony, salute. What's good? Congratulations to you and your fighter, Raymond Ford, on becoming world champions, man. I appreciate the love and support, my guy, 100%. What's your top 3 pound for pound rankings in boxing today? I don't know, man. I mean, I think you're gonna have to put Usyk number 1. Even though you can argue that he lost, right? I'm gonna give him Usyk number 1. Why would I put Usyk over Terrence Crawford and Inoue and all these guys? Let's just be honest, bro. Go look at Usyk's box rec. Go look at his box rec, and he just beat the heavyweight champion of the world. Like, so we got to go with Usyk. Right behind Usyk, I'll probably go ahead and say Terrence Crawford. And right after Terrence Crawford, I'll probably say Inoue. That's my top three off the top of my head. Another super chat. I told y'all guys, anybody out here who gives a super chat, your question gets answered before everybody else, period. Oscar Santiago, thank you very much for the super chat. Hey, Coach, thanks for all your videos and knowledge and dedicated to the YouTube. Look at that. Just wants to show love, man. Paid me to show love, man. Thank you, Oscar Santiago, man. I appreciate that, brother. Prediction for the Boots and Crowley fight. Man, I got Boots hurting this kid quick. I'd say 3 rounds or less. I got Boots stopping him. If Boots doesn't stop him in the first 3 rounds, though, it should turn into an interesting fight. I think Crowley will probably just be there to take a lot of punishment. And he'll probably just take a lot of punishment for the duration for the fight for however long it lasts. But Boots is going to put a hurting on this dude. And I'm going to tell you why. Crowley likes to stand right in front of you and wants to fight with you. And Boots is not the fighter to do that with. You know what I mean? So I think it's going to be a bad day for Crowley. It's here in Philadelphia. The love and support for Boots in this area is ridiculous. So I'm going to definitely say Boots is going to put a pretty one-sided beatdown. Like Arturo Gotti, Floyd Mayweather type vibes. Like something like that. Do you like the Team Combat League? Do you think it's good for boxing? I don't think it hurts boxing. It gives guys an opportunity to make some money, do their thing. So it's cool. I ain't mad at it. Yeah, man. So yeah, guys. Well, hold on. We got more coming in. Is the speed bag? Oh, first of all, thank you for the super chat. Is the speed bag worth using regularly? I've heard different opinions on it. Honestly, man, I think it is worth using, but I don't think it's a necessity to use. Right. So I think that it's not going to hurt you to use it because it's going to help you with your endurance and your shoulders. Help you keeping your hands up, right? But if you're in a gym and there's no speed bag, I wouldn't lose sleep over it. You feel me? You don't need it. But even though you don't need it, I'm not going to sit here and bash it. It can still be of use, especially if you use it the right way. I have certain ways I like to teach my guys to use it. So it can be used and it can definitely be useful if you use it the right way. Oh yeah, and for those of the people out there, man, if you do not have my phone number, you can text me at 215-709-5437. 215-709-5437. It is my number. You will be texting me directly. You can shoot me a text right now, and I'll respond to you right here on the live just to let you know it's real. Text me 215-709-5437 so you can be updated when I go live. Because a lot of times I'm random. So I'll just go ahead and just shoot you a message. Yo, bro, about to go live. And you can pull up. We could talk boxing like we're doing right now. What's good, coach? When are you gonna drop the info for your new gym? Very soon, bro. Very soon, man. I'm definitely drop the info to my new gym very soon. Would you come out with an instructional for shorter fighters? I don't know, man, because it's not too much different outside of like how to box from the outside, how to box from the inside. If you don't have those two courses, I would definitely get them both because it addresses both. How to box from the outside, how to box from the inside. We talk about strategies for shorter guys on both sides of the spectrum. Shorter guys fighting from the outside, and taller guys fighting on the inside. So, like, those are the courses I would look at right now if you ever want to check them out. Two of my best courses, honestly. Let me go ahead and look for something real quick. Give me 1 second. How's Savage Ford doing? Is he planning on moving up in weight anytime soon? We fight June 1st on the Deontay Wilder undercard, so be on the lookout for that. And then we'll take it from there after the fight. We'll make a decision. This right here, guys, is my beginner boxing bundle, which gives you 3 courses, access to my private community, all for $47. Anybody out there who's a complete beginner, you guys can go ahead and take a look at that right there. For $47, you get 3 courses, access to my private community. Let me show y'all what the private community is looking like. Let me show y'all because it's been picking up. Give me 1 second. Because a lot of people don't realize what can be done. Okay, I don't know why that's coming up. Take the banner off right here. Y'all got that. Yo, why does it look like this though? Seems like everything's super white. Man, my bad. I'm having technical difficulties here. What the fuck, bro? I don't know what the hell I'm pressing, y'all. I gotta keep this stacked. Hold on. Look at it. Look at this, y'all. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Yo, this is crazy. I don't press the button and messed everything up, yo. I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. I done messed everything up. This is crazy. This is insane, y'all. I don't know. Can you hear my voice clear? Can somebody confirm that my voice is clear? Can somebody confirm that my voice is clear? I might have to just come back. I don't know what I just pressed. Oh, here we go. I think we might be good now. Can somebody confirm that my voice is clear? Just say yes, but your voice is clear. If not, I'm gonna end the stream and come back. Hello, Chucky, right? So, hold on. All right, I'm at stream started. Sorry.